What's poppin', everybody? I'm sick as fuck.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
man, how you feeling?
Like poop. I think my fly is down. No, it's not.
What is it?
I thought for sure it was, because I was like, I'm
How
feeling
do you
a little
feel?
bit more terrible. Just fucking awful.
You don't have the vid, do you?
No, I tested negative, which is nice, because I was getting a little worried, because but I did feel a little bit better because like Friction, I think Friction had it about 2-3 weeks before you got it, Folkart, and he said if you test positive, he goes, you get the results like real quick. He got his like in 20 minutes. I was like, oh shit. So I was like,
it took my wife like 3 days before she got hers.
oh really?
Yeah, it
24
was a
hours.
different kind of test though, I think.
Did you get the thing in your nose, in your throat, or was like a blood test?
Yeah, no, they did it. They did it in my they did it, but they did it different than the first time I got it. The first time I got it, they went like way up there and they did that like little turn, and that just makes you tear up and shit like crazy. So this one they just did like a little bit around the inside like of each, and it just takes like 2 seconds. It's not as bad as the way they did it before.
Dave is saying that the dark is the room is dark, and I'm seeing the stream and it's darker than we see it in Zoom.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's
guys,
much darker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem with OBS and all that shit. His room is fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be fixed soon.
Fix it, Max.
I can fix it. Let me
Actually, my image is pretty dark too. I don't know why.
All of us.
Because yeah.
Yeah. Mine is very dark. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's going on there.
Too much. There is a lot of contrast in the stream, but don't worry now. It's fine.
How's this? Is this better? Just be a little bit better.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that helped it some.
Okay.
What about you, Fokker? You had to go to you being called.
Oh man, so my wife and I haven't been on a vacation in years, and we finally planned a vacation for March the 2nd through the 8th, just a week, and was really looking forward to it. We were going to the beach, and we planned it all like last week. Paid for the condo, everything non-refundable, and then today I get a fucking letter from the federal court system wanting me to be on jury duty that week. That fucking week.
Fuck. That's.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
You
what I'm
should
gonna
do it remote.
Don't they know that? Like, I mean, I can just imagine what kind of case that it is. It's probably some serial killer, something like that. Don't they know that I have a dungeon? I mean, they should probably.
But that's the way you can get like out of that. Hello, I have a dungeon.
No. Kill the killer. Just kill the killer.
Actually, I'm actually probably going to do something like that to try to get out of it.
You probably could get out of it because you'd be like, it's not fair because I can't go against my killer brethren.
Can I bring my chains and handcuffs with me? I'd like to.
Yes.
Right.
It's my
or
right.
you can say, okay, this is the perfect place to learn about how to kill and not get caught or something like that. You should say something like that.
I'm just taking notes on what not to do.
Actually, if it wasn't for the vacation, I would actually love to be on a jury, hearing some kind of multiple murder case or some crap like that. I'd love that.
Yeah,
I would.
I bet
don't know
you
why.
would.
I love to watch those kind of shows on TV.
You don't hear the you don't. Wow, I'm reading stuff. You don't get in on the murder chat as much though, do you?
No, that's stupid for him.
I'm always watching and listening on that in that room. always.
Yeah,
Rarely post
Why
anything.
do we have what in our members Discord
yeah.
channel? Why
Yeah.
do we have a one to talk about murder?
Well, I mean, isn't it obvious?
Why not?
I mean, that's like
Why?
it's the most popular area of our Discord.
Yeah.
It's Mallory's fault. I think she's the creepy one, right?
Yeah, she is the creepy one, but we bonded over the fact that we both loved Sword and Scale. The
Grocery boy also is.
Grocer Boy also he loves the murder. There's a lot of people there for the murder.
So if you want to join our murder channel,
Yeah, it's not a separate Discord, but it's a little added benefit that's sprinkled in. I'm a big fan. I wish that I kind of fell out of it. Like I did a 180. Like I've been, but not technically because I've been watching a lot of Pixar movies and stuff with Hunter.
Mhm.
I don't know why we went there, but I gotta tell you, it's the same fucking thing because Disney and Pixar, they are killing families like nobody else. They kill the parents
Disney
for
and
everything.
Disney is the
That's what I
worst.
mean. Well, Disney and Pixar, I think, are the same company now, or they're basically the same company.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're killing fucking everybody.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, everybody's family dies.
Lion
And
King.
Lion King, yeah, and pets too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But they kill. Well, but don't think about them as pets. They kill
They are.
everybody.
You never saw
Up.
Tiger
In
King?
Up, they don't kill anybody in Up, right?
I think the
What are
old
you
man
talking
dies,
about?
huh?
I'm not sure if he dies. Spoiler alert. But
But if he
The-
died,
the
he's
wife-
not killed.
the wife dies,
the-
and it's the most
yeah,
like
the wife dies.
tragic and sad thing that to ever happen in any of them.
What? But
Mhm.
is the old guy kill his wife
No,
and then fly away trying to escape?
no.
That's plot.
First of all, that is the worst escape because it took him probably 65 years to finally decide to even escape. No, she died, and then he didn't like do anything or leave the house for like ever, or maybe it was only like 5 years after she died. But still, that's way too long to plan your escape. No, it was
Yeah.
tragic. It was so sad. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen.
What other movie do you have with murder in Pixar?
Everyone. We watched Big Hero 6. I don't want to spoil that one, but there's no reason for half the characters to die in that one. It opens up, you find out he doesn't have parents, and you're like, classic. And then they kill somebody
that
else in the family
The
for
big
no reason.
white guy. That one?
Yeah, but you gotta be more specific than that. It's like every
but you know what
Pixar
I mean.
movie too. Those are the tropes that go along with Pixar and Disney. Big white guys and a lot of family members dying. That's just what happens.
Okay.
There's one thing, like if you're playing like Disney bingo, like half the squares are like, does this family member die? And then you get bingo.
They should do it behind the story, behind the curtain of Pixar. movies.
behind the castle, like behind the
the pencil
yeah.
behind the something.
I think I have this theory that they're doing it because I was like, oh, did they kill a lot of people before Walt Disney died, or did they just go into a dark era and they never came out after Walt Disney died? But no, they've been killing people the whole time, like a lot of people. Like Disney is like, that really gets them going.
He's dark,
Huh?
yeah, He's dark.
Yeah, and racist.
Oh yeah, yes,
Like really bad.
that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not good. All of them, they're all pretty bad. Okay. So how did we get here?
I don't know.
Oh, the murder chat.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is become a member if you want to hear more about the death and destruction that is all around Develop DIY.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
What else we're going to talk about today?
We have some flavors. We have some recipes to talk about. Where do you want to start?
Wherever you want to. I know that I don't think that you have the new Flavorah flavors, do you? Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Not yet, but you're going to be getting them. So I've gotten them. I think Max has gotten them too, but I haven't mixed any of them. I haven't had time to really play around with them. All I've done is smell them. If we can, I don't know, maybe talk about like first impressions or something like that. Unless Max has mixed some of them up. I don't know if he has or not.
I don't know.
We could talk
he's not here. I don't know what.
we could talk about that, or we could talk about the recipes. The PEZ. Did everybody see the PEZ episode in chat? If you haven't, go see it. It's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
You can see it in your monitor, or you can see it in an old TV.
That was an awesome edit, man.
No
You did an awesome job on that.
That was fun.
did.
That was fun to make.
He did do a great job.
No, don't say that now. Don't say that now, because you thought that the laugh track was stupid.
No, here's what I told you. All right, I told you did too much, and I will say, after watching it a second time, I still think you did. But I thought it worked. I thought it worked better. The first time it seemed like he did it too much, but that's all I said. That's all I said is that I thought it might have been a little too heavy on the fucking.
It was a little too much, but once you have it, you want to use it. You know, I have an entire track, laugh track.
Yeah, he did. The way that
and he also has creative license to do it however he wants, right?
Yes, he does.
No, he's the boss. Everything goes through Max. He has the seal of approval.
Except the money.
Except the money. But how much are we paying for that, like the music and sound effects subscription? We have to use it.
We needed that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, did that come from them?
Yeah, everything.
Really?
Yeah. They have everything.
We talked about it for a long time, like if it was gonna be worth it, if we should even do it. And I was like, I want it.
Yeah. We didn't know if we were going to use it, but we're using it.
It's nice to have new music, basically new music every episode, every podcast, something that that the people can enjoy, not just the same old thing over and over and over. And during our edits, we use a lot of those clips, a lot of the sound effects. It's a really good resource. I don't know how much it costs. What, like $200 a year or something?
Yeah, it's not bad. We use Epidemic Sound. A lot of YouTubers use it, and I gotta say it's the bee's nipples. It's fantastic.
It's absolutely worth it.
The database is huge, man.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by them, because why would anybody want to sponsor this? But if you're looking into that, or if you're doing like a Twitch thing and you got money and you want your shit to look way better, it beats fucking paying for music or getting a what do they call it, DCMA, or what are those things called?
The what?
I don't know what a D.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not important, but I'm a huge fan. That's all.
The Creative Commons thing?
Yeah. I forget what it's called. Whatever, but Twitch just started to do all that stuff, and they're not sure if it's like licensed, even though if it's on Spotify. It's a whole fucking thing. YouTube did it for a long time. It was okay on Twitch, and now it's not okay. But yeah, Epidemic Sound is definitely the way around it. You gotta pay for it, but it's totally worth it. I got mad when we started using it, or we started changing the music, and everybody was like, "We miss the old song." That was so corny.
They don't even remember the old song. They don't even remember.
We should use it once.
Now.
We should use it once.
We couldn't find that.
We haven't. We paid for that. Oh, you mean the
old one. Yeah, the old.
Oh, right. No, that
we
was
don't have that.
Terrible. No.
Yeah, Alfred picked that out.
Actually, that one was like free to use, and we used
You
it
could tell.
for a long time, and then they didn't make it free. And there's one of our episodes that they still have claim to all the money that's made off of it, which adds up after about 3 years to about 27 cents.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's like, but who paid for the first one? Like, who was like, we can make money off of this? Like, I think we started using it, and then it started getting views, and like, we gotta cash these chips in now. You know, nobody ever would have tried to use that, or unless it was gonna be like some. It reminded me like a what is it called? Like a Benny Hill. Is it Benny Hill sketch?
I don't know what you mean.
what were they?
But
Where they run around chasing
Yeah,
apes
yeah.
in costumes? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, that's the
My-
problem with free music. That maybe you use it because it's free, and one day they decided to monetize on the music, and you have to change it.
Right, yeah. It's stupid.
That sucks.
Well, it's stupid when like it used to be free and now you're jeopardizing a lot of different channels. You know, a lot of people could get their channel pulled. A lot of people don't think about that. You're fine on our side.
So y'all want to talk about some of the Flavorah flavorings, Max?
Okay, which one did
have
you
one there,
like from what you smelled at least?
So one of my favorites is the mild tobacco. I like it. To me, just smelling of it. Now I know I'm gonna have to mix them and vape them to really tell what they taste like. A lot of people have really been liking the RY4. To me, the smell of the RY4 smells a lot like the vanilla tobacco. I mean, almost kind of identical.
Yeah.
But the mild tobacco to me smells more like an RY4 than the RY4 smells like an RY4, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's lighter.
Yeah. It's like it's not, but it's not smoky either. To me, it's not. Did it taste or smell smoky to you?
No, not really. It smells to me. It smells like a almost like a Hangson RY4.
Oh yeah. RY4, RY1, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's leafy.
Where it's got.
It
it's
is.
got just a little more leafy kind of tobacco in it. It smells. I know this sounds weird, but it smells like it would be wet.
Yeah, it does. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's like a hay, kind of like a little bit of like a straw, kind of like a taste to it. But it's not like the sweet and smoky. It's not like Kentucky native or cured where they kind of taste like. It's kind of like an aromatic like filler. You still want to taste like it's smoking something. You use like sweet and smoky or Kentucky or native or something like that.
But it's more like a pipe tobacco or like a blonde tobacco.
Blonde. I wouldn't say it's
To me,
like wet.
it's more blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this and sweet and smoky gotta be like a killer combo. Like, it's gotta be great.
Max, what's your favorite of the line? Just smelling of them.
You know, these mangoes, they're interesting, but I don't know why so many of them exist. I think I like the way that the pineapple one smells, and I also like the energy drink one.
The pineapple is pineapple something, right? Pineapple.
It's pineapple,
mango.
passion fruit, and mango.
Yeah. It's like I mean, it smells just like the name.
Yeah.
Although I don't get as much pineapple. I get more passion than I do pineapple, I think.
Yeah, but it's not that funky. It's not that bad. It's not like a gross one. The cactus apple, I'm not a fan. The ripe mango and the sweet mango, they're totally different. I think that ripe mango, like we kind of classified this the last time on the Q&A. It's kind of like the perfect cross between shisha, vape train shisha, Flavor Express, and Flavorah. or maybe a touch of like the Indian mango.
Okay. Okay, so it's something you would use in a drink, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe in a drink. Maybe something more like Indian mango, where it's still kind of fleshy. It does smell like kind of freshy, like fresh and fruity. I don't know. I'm sick. I can't really smell it that well right now. I don't know. Maybe a drink. I think that like it's I don't know. That one seems a little bit more fleshy than the sweet mango. The sweet mango is kind of like more of like your mushy. That's more of a drink. That one
for me,
smells
the
more
regular-
artificial.
The regular mango, the Flavorah mango, should be the sweet mango. But I don't know. I have to try this one.
This one smells more artificial. Like if you're gonna go for like a mango
Like a
like
candy.
Slurpee. Yeah.
The sweet mango.
Yeah, the sweet mango reminds me of like put that in a yogurt or something.
Yeah. Does it smell very similar to the Flavor Art mango
Indian mango special?
in special?
Yeah, maybe that with like nectarine. Cause I get like that kind of a vibe from it. Like that kind of like artificial vibe from it.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
syrupy.
bright though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I get from it. I only tried 2 of these so far, and they weren't the tobaccos, because to me, I just was getting burned out on tobaccos. But I tried the cactus. I didn't like it.
Any bakery in the line?
No,
Nope.
no. They did a blackberry. They did a blue ras, which I don't know why I didn't try this one.
Oh, the blue ras, which is cool, is PG based.
Yeah, I looked into it too. Wonder Flavors, I think, is PG based too, but like Liquid Barn, a lot of other ones you'll find they're like VG based.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this
Yeah,
one's like
we did
really.
we did ask Ryson
Ryson.
about that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, when we
I
were in
wanna-
the Q&A.
I want to know why that is. Why a lot of the blue ras flavors are VG based? Because I have no idea. It just seems like those and licorice flavors are usually in VG.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Maybe they use a compound that is already in VG, and it's easier to do the entire flavor that way. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. It's like, remember Real Flavors? Like a lot of theirs were VG based. What was the reason for that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't understand, because I imagine it is more difficult for them to blend all the compounds in VG than in
Yeah,
PG.
I don't know.
We should ask
I have
them
no idea.
why some of them use one or the other.
Yeah, because like Liquid Barns is like kind of hard to work with because it's so thick.
Yes.
It's good,
What was
and
it?
it's
Was
a little
the
weak.
They had one that was really good, but it was thick like hell. Was the peppermint, white chocolate peppermint?
That wasn't VG, was it?
What was it?
I don't think so.
I remember one that was really thick.
Hmm.
I should check.
I don't know. I know
Yes.
that I know they're blue razzes. That's a good one too. I love Liquid Barnes blue raspberry.
Yeah, it's probably the best one.
But
But yeah, I mean, I'm not that like excited about the new Flavorah flavors, but there's a couple in there that I'll probably use. You know,
yeah, I'm interested in the RY4s. Slushy was saying that he got light coffee and nutty notes. Yeah, they all are like that. The RY4 to me is like we touching back on like what you said. The RY4 and the vanilla tobacco smell almost identical, but you get a little bit more of like a vanilla bean, like almost like an earthy vanilla from the vanilla tobacco, but you get a lot of like nuttiness like really fucking stands out. And then I get like coffee beans. Like if you were to like open a bag of like, fresh like a fresh bag of coffee, I get that vibe.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting smelling RY4. And it's not a
I
bad
get a
coffee smell.
pretty prominent nut coffee in the vanilla tobacco
Yeah,
as
they're
well.
weird.
Yeah, they are.
Festivus is saying that real flavors did that because at that time a lot of people were requesting for Max BG recipes.
Oh, that's pointless. Why?
Yeah, yeah. I
Why?
believe that was the reason. Absolutely, I remember something about that.
Yeah, that is
I think they were trying to cater to a group of people that were maybe had PG allergies or something.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I could see that.
Oh.
For the
Well,
RY4, like a percentage, I would probably say like start at 1 because it's Flavorah. It smells really strong. Like all these tobaccos, I would try at 1.
yeah, just the back of the hand test on the RY4, and it was like, whoa,
Yeah,
this
it's
seems
strong.
super strong. But I don't know how it is when you vape it, but it seems spicy almost.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Flavorah tobaccos, you also have to check how they steep
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
the tobaccos are.
Yeah,
way.
Sweet and Smoky was the only one that for me didn't like. A lot of people they call it a boomerang because like for like 2 days, 2 to 3 days, it's like really good like off a shake and vape, and then it just kind of goes flat, and then it comes back around and it's like even brighter than before, which can make it really hard to work with them in a recipe because you first try one thing and then it just disappears or changes completely, and then it comes back and sometimes it's too much. It's like Inawaras like that too, but they take longer.
Plus,
You
you
want
said
to talk
he made a
about the
recipe with
recipes?
the RY4.
Oh,
Sure,
Let me pull this up.
sure. We can talk about
yeah,
the
I know. I
recipes.
know. Wayne was doing something with RY4. I didn't see it, but
And I
was
didn't
doing
check it
something.
out.
Which one do you
So-
want to talk about first? The scone
Let's
or
talk about the one that we
PEZ?
did. Let's talk about the one that we did last week first, because
Okay.
Okay.
there was a lot of, I think there's a lot of people that were wanting us to use different flavors to build this s'mores.
Yes.
And there's 100 different ways to build a s'mores. I know.
Mm,
I don't think we nailed it by no
no.
means. But after a week steep, I haven't really seen that much change in it. Have you?
I'm vaping it right now. I think I get
Mhm.
more chocolate from it,
Really?
or a different chocolate,
Mhm.
more dark, more like a dark chocolate, which
Mm.
is good, but that's the only difference I noticed.
Marshmallow is really hard to work with for that reason because like it has so many muting qualities, and sometimes those creams and those marshmallows end up growing more than you wanted, and we were losing the graham cracker. It was just back and forth the whole time. It's one of those tough recipes where you try to nail those 3 simple profiles, but
Yeah, it's not that it's hard to nail the flavor from each layer. It's hard to balance the 3 layers and have them all together in the same bottle.
right.
Mhm.
Because it's easy to get a good graham cracker. It's easy to get a good chocolate or good marshmallow flavor. When you
Right.
put them together, it's disaster.
But as far as a pleasurable vape, this is good. I could vape this. I just don't know if it's like completely accurate to what a s'more would be, but it's good. I like it. So
Right.
after a week steep,
It could be better. We did it in like what, 2 hours?
about an hour and
Yeah,
a
I
half or
mean,
more.
yeah, I think we said it in the last one too. Like if it was an episode, we probably would have made a second episode out of it. Because
Well, we have an episode that is not public yet, but that took us what 8 hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we had to do a part
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we are not that good. You may see
No, we
other
did
shows
it.
that they do a great recipe in 1 hour. We are not that
No.
at all.
It's kind of like one of those DIY home shows where they go into a kitchen and they like tear everything out and they put it all back, like in 30 minutes and it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the part that you see. You don't see all the other stuff. It takes us. We record most time it's 2.5, 3 hours per episode, right?
Yeah.
And try to squish it down to about 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
We're not trying
we
to
just put in the good parts.
Right.
The parts that make us look smart.
We're not making the pie and then turning over here and then pulling it out of the oven and be like, and that's done. That can be a little bit of no, it's a challenge. I think you do have to, like, if you're gonna put stuff out there, you gotta come back to them at some point. You can't just say, no, I made it good. I remember what it tastes like. Or I know what it's like now. You don't, because we've been talking about it. The recipe. Is it come out this month? The Rocky Road one?
Yeah, it's this month. It's the Rocky Road.
Yes,
this month.
It's the Rocky Road.
Yeah, we talked about this before. It's terrible. For the first at least a week, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But it steeps really, really nice. And it's a tough one because, yeah, we could have just given up on it, or we could have said, oh, it's great. But no, it's terrible. It's good, and then it's really, really bad. And then it comes back and it's better. You got to revisit shit, or you got to let stuff steep. I'm not the best at it.
No,
most of the time, if one of my mixes is not up to my satisfaction, I just move on. I don't. It's just like, if it's not good now, how's it going to be good later?
Yeah.
But that one showed me absolutely that just let it steep. Be patient.
Give it a nap.
Especially when you're working with bakeries and stuff.
Right.
If it is good, the only time I let it steep is when I'm working for a client or making a one shot for us.
Right.
In those cases, I let it steep because I want to know how it's going to taste in the shelf for the client,
Right.
But if not, I vape it and done.
Yep. All right. Y'all want to talk about the other recipe, the one that I'm excited to talk about?
Yeah, this one.
PEZ.
Well, this is one I vape all of it and some more.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yes.
This one's good. And I still have to talk about why Mallory was right.
Yeah. So I've had PEZ, and I have to be honest, I don't like PEZ. It's to me, the candies are just like some kind of generic something. It's like not fruity enough, not tart enough. I don't know. It's just, it's candy. And I think a lot of people feel that way about PEZ.
Yeah.
But as far as accuracy on this recipe, it is spot on that flavor. Now, there's a big debate on what flavor it is, and I'll let Max take over from there.
But wait.
Okay.
Let me say something. But that's, in my case, that's what I like about this recipe, because I like the candy generic flavor from it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, I will say, I didn't even realize that they had different flavors on them. It's been that long since I've had PEZ. And I thought they all did taste the same. I just had one right now. The fucking, I had a blackberry one. Doesn't taste like blackberry, but you can kind of tell what they're going for. And then they had vanilla. Vanilla obviously tastes like vanilla. The strawberry one definitely tastes like strawberry. And they all do taste different. I always thought they tasted like orange, but they all still have a little bit like a pineapple note. They all do have a little bit of a citrus note.
Yeah. Well, most candies do have that pineapple note in it.
Right.
But even being different, are they defined? This is.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not done well. They're not. they're not like you can't have one and say that's strawberry. They all taste different, but you don't know how they're different. It's kind of like how a Skittles actually tastes like the real fruit. You know, didn't we talk about that? Like they don't.
They don't at all.
Right.
No.
Other than maybe orange, I think orange kind of tastes like orange a little bit, but strawberry doesn't taste like. You ever have like the ones that are like, is this strawberry or is this cherry? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are always
you know
most
what?
confusing.
How old are PEZ? The candy, the actual thing.
Oh, we looked this up.
Like 40
I
years?
think they is like almost 90 years. 90 years. Yeah.
No, that was
No,
the,
no,
the
that was a Twinkie.
Whoopers.
No, that was
or
a Twinkie.
Whoopers.
Oh, that was the Twinkies. Right.
How
No,
old?
this is at
are
least 40 years old. At
No,
least.
no, no,
It's-
no. 94
It's
years
more
old.
than that.
94 years old.
Well, there you have. If we in vaping have new tools now to make a better flavor, they had the same with food. I bet
Right,
when they
right.
made PEZ, they didn't have the best strawberry to make that candy. So they had
Yeah.
whatever
Well-
they had. It's like if we try today to do a strawberry just using a strawberry rye by TPA, it's not going to be that good.
No,
Something
no.
we
Well,
can
here's
do
a
today.
here's a fun little fact about PEZ. I actually did research on this. PEZ, when they first came out, I think the main flavor was like mint or peppermint, something like that. They didn't have all the different flavors and stuff, and it was meant to be a smoking cessation product.
Right.
That's what it was made for. And the little flip top dispensers
Yeah.
were supposed to simulate a lighter. So it would like you want to smoke, instead of taking a smoke, you just flip it up and pop a little mint in your mouth. That's how it
Yeah.
started. Yeah.
Well, they always say like, it takes like 7 minutes or something to smoke a cigarette, and it probably takes at least 15 just to load one of those fucking things.
Yeah.
The one that I got, the rabbit one, the fucking thing broke while I was trying to load it up. The first try, I fixed it, but I wouldn't have time to smoke a cigarette if I was trying to do that. You know what I mean?
The first PEZ dispensers were actually made out of metal. I mean, they were like heavy duty
Oh.
stuff. And then it took them a while to really figure out, hey, we could market to kids and buy the rights
Right.
from Disney and
Yeah.
Warner Brothers and all those kind of
Right.
cartoon characters, and then they started selling it to
Yeah, and
kids.
to be honest, they didn't do a great job making people quit smoking.
No, especially
No,
not the
but
kids.
No,
Especially.
but that was the purpose. That was the purpose of it. Sure.
I want to
There's a
see
whole
what the old
backstory
ones
on
look
that.
like.
Oh, they're cool.
Oh.
They're actually worth money. They're like collectibles.
Let me see if I can
Vintage
find this.
PEZ.
First, or no, let me just put in metal PEZ dispenser. Don't think I spelled any of that right. Oh yeah, they were a thing. They literally looked like a lighter. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that check that little fucker out.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Rocky Tooney is asking the question: do they still make those little candy cigarettes with the red tips? Maybe
I
in
think
different in other
so.
countries, but not in the U.S. Not anymore.
I think they still do.
No, they couldn't. After all the tobacco settlements and stuff, marketing. I mean, they can't even put Joe Camel on anything, much less sell candy cigarettes.
Let's see. Nah, you're probably right.
Here's a fun little fact. When I was in the 4th grade, we had a field trip, and in North Carolina, tobacco is huge, or was huge. And on the field trip from school, guess where they took us to? Winston-Salem, to the cigarette factory.
Really?
Yeah.
To see how cigarettes were made. Yes, in the 4th grade.
Nice.
Educational.
And when you
Oh, yeah, it
left, you
was.
got a little goodie bag of a Zippo lighter and a pack of Winston.
You could
know?
actually buy little. You could go to the gift shop, and they had these little glass tubes that were sealed glass tubes, and inside of it was one cigarette and one strike anywhere match, and it had printed on the glass, break in case of emergency. And I actually bought one.
Kind of funny. I mean, did they take you to like the testing room where you get to pick your favorite flavor? Like, it's not like Ben and Jerry's.
No, we saw the whole production line and everything of it. It was pretty cool, but that wouldn't fly today.
No, I don't think it would.
Anyway, no, not even in North Carolina.
Oh,
Anyway,
boy.
back to the PEZ. Do y'all think that this PEZ recipe would be a good candy base for adding other fruits to it? I mean, to me,
Yeah.
it seems like a good base.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a really low percentage recipe too. So if you wanted to make like a better PEZ, because the flavors of PEZ are not that good. But if you wanted to make an orange PEZ or a lime or whatever, I think you could easily do that, especially with the citrus area with the sweet and tart. I never really tried that flavor before. It has a citrus note.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's good.
But there is a citrus note in sweet and tart.
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention.
What were you agreeing to?
No. I thought you were saying in the PEZ,
No.
like in the candy. Okay.
No. Nope. Welcome back. No, it's like it reminds me of like it's a generic like citrus note, but like it does remind me still of like even if you're trying to get rid of that citrus note, like the base of sweet and tart, like what it does taste like, it's perfect for it. We don't have another flavor to work for that.
And let me tell you, there is a citrus note in TPA sweet and tart.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
You wouldn't
Really?
think so after we've talked about it 3 times. Still? Still?
Still has a citrus note.
Huh. Who would have ever thought?
Another thing that I like about this recipe is the fact that it actually does feel like it's not real chalky, but it feels like one of those chalky kind of candies.
Yeah,
It's not like it's not like a lozenge or something. It feels like those chalky kind of candies. It's got that texture to it.
It has the same effect
awesome.
than the other recipe we did. The
Jawbreaker?
no, the good one.
The fun dip.
The fan dip.
Oh,
Has
yeah,
that
yeah, okay.
effect.
Yeah.
That texture.
Candy
Yeah.
stick is a perfect thing for that with the
Mhm.
powdered sugar. And the sweet and tart adds something to it too. It's really hard for me to use that sweet and tart in any recipe. I've used it a few times, and if you go over 0.5%, it just takes over everything. It tastes just like one of those rolls of sweet tarts, they call them.
Mm.
Yeah.
But it's a good flavor. You just gotta watch it.
And there is a citrus note. No, it's okay.
What's the dragon fruit doing in here?
I mean, to me, it
That
was too
generic
dry.
Flavor note.
Yeah, but it was too
Yeah,
dry,
too-
remember? So it
Right,
kind of
right.
wetted it up like enough. But I wouldn't necessarily take that out, even if you're going to put another fruit. You could try depending on how wet the flavor is. But yeah, I
Dragon
think
fruit doesn't taste like dragon fruit.
no. I'm not saying that, but there is a citrus note, which if you don't know, the sweet and tart actually has citrus notes. No, but it has like they both have a citrus note.
Does sweet and tart have a citrus note?
Yeah, it
No.
does. It does.
No,
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
No.
Okay.
it doesn't.
Well,
Not anymore.
check back later. No, but dragon fruit, like I don't think it's too much. Like if you're gonna do like, if you're gonna put grape in there, I don't think it's too much. I mean, grape is supposed to be acidic, so that could
What's going
kinda
on with
work.
you and grapes lately? You
It's-
hate
I'm
these grapes.
I'm sick, and it's the only fucking thing I could think of right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't use blueberry, maybe with this. No, maybe Flavor West blueberry could work.
Yeah.
Why not try some of that Flavorah blue raz in it, maybe? You know?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
something like that. Pineapple would go great. Yes. No.
Just because I tried it, the black, like maybe one of the blackberries from Flavorah or Wonder Flavors could work. Because the one I had was a blackberry one, and it's not good. Like it tastes bad, but you could make a better one with the Wonder Flavors or the Flavorah one.
Yeah. It's a
Um,
good recipe. Like it. I'm
yeah,
gonna mix it again and play with it.
it is good. I think I don't know who ever would have wanted a PEZ, but you got it now.
I've seen several people make some comments. I think one of them was on ELR on the recipe and said, "Oh my God, I've been like waiting for this
Really?
forever."
Why?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that only vape candies, and that's one of the
Yeah.
profiles that we
Yeah.
do not do enough of is candies.
No.
I don't.
Well, Mike Gordon said it did taste like this.
Yeah, and
I
it
think
didn't taste
for
like
sure.
sweet. It didn't taste like sweet tarts, which is
No, it tastes like
an
a Pez.
improvement. Yeah. I think we should do more candies because
Yeah.
we don't do enough. Number one, but number two, there's so many good candy flavors that we're just not using. Like everybody sees the same thing that we use all the time. There's a lot of bakeries and cookies, and I think we do more cookies than anything. Like
yeah.
like we, I
Yeah.
think the start of this year we've already had like 3 cookies. You know, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll tell you the last one, the one that we did on Tuesday, nobody has ever asked for that.
No.
Like maybe somebody has asked for a isolated version of that recipe, but nobody ever asked for the full, like what it turned into.
No.
Yeah.
It's good.
It is good,
Yeah.
but nobody ever wanted it. It's like
It's-
on the
it's
level.
a recipe that you never wanted that you will want to have always.
Yeah, that's where it's different from like I was gonna say it's close to like the root beer cookie that we did. The fucking root beer and cookies. We do have a cookie problem. But remember when we did that one? Like nobody wanted that either.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
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 What was that called? Folk art.
18.
Is 1703 something.
Cookies
Yeah.
or something.
Butterbeer cookie,
Right.
That one.
That's it.
something like that.
It's on that level of strangeness. But this one actually works better.
Yeah.
You'll see it in 2 months.
Yeah.
What do we have on Thursday? No, today is Thursday. What do we
Today's
have next
Thursday.
week?
We got this show today.
Well,
I'm
we
lost.
have to say we have to say that today is the last day. If you're going to put out an all Wonder Flavors recipe, today is the deadline. If you don't get it in today, we can't put you in the drawing for next Thursday. That's what we're going to be doing next Thursday. So if you haven't got that recipe posted online yet, get it up today. I'll start compiling them tomorrow or this weekend and have them all the recipes on our website by next week, so everybody can take a look at them. And we're going to mix up some of them, like our favorites, and talk about them on Thursday and do the giveaway, which is the entire line of Wonder Flavors. Huge, I say.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a huge thank you to Frank for hooking it up.
Oh, yeah.
A big old box of purple tape.
Yeah, whoever wins is going to have purple tape like forever.
I think they should get a new designer for their boxes, and it should just be all purple brackets on the outside.
Like little purple brackets
Yeah,
all over the place.
Yeah.
Like a powder. Yeah.
Ooh, or wrapping paper, or like the packing stuff. It's just all purple and it's got brackets on it. Ooh, that'd be good. Oh boy. So maybe you'll get that. Maybe we can We don't have that kind of poll.
No,
It was
we don't.
impressive enough that we got brackets on the fucking flavors. But
Yeah, that was weird. You got brackets. He said, "This is for Max."
bitching and complaining will get you somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, get you somewhere in life.
Oh.
It's freaking huge. All right. All right. So we got the assignment next week, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the assignment next Thursday. That's the big day. That's the day we're going to give away the entire line. And
that's going to be a long one.
You know, something that we haven't really talked about much too is that Frank said that he's gonna look at all of these recipes too. And he may be including some of those recipes on his website for people to mix up. So you know that'll be another place where you can spotlight your recipes to let the world see it and everything. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think they talked about doing a book too, didn't they?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's gonna be a fun show. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
People want purple finger guns.
Purple finger guns. No, I did it in the last episode.
In the last one we recorded.
It was hidden. But yeah.
Kinda. He kinda did it.
Yeah, I alluded to it.
Yeah.
I maybe I'll do it at some point. Maybe we'll just sprinkle them in now and then. I don't know why people want that.
You have to be a member to get finger guns.
Right. You want to get fingered by me? You gotta be a member. These fingers, I've been fucking tossing. I've been flailing these fingers around for free for too long. No. Greedy.
Pay for that shit, man.
Yeah, you gotta pay for these fingers. You think that this innate talent is just, you know, I'm just gonna throw it around I'm not Spider-Man. I'm not just gonna fucking or Captain America. I'm not Captain Finger Guns. I gotta go to bed. All right.
Guys.
That was fun. We will see you next Thursday, and we will be reviewing the assignment and show up to. You're gonna want to show up anyway, just to show that you're there. Whoever wins, we're gonna contact you. We're not gonna just like re-roll because you're not there, but show up because we might review your recipe too.
Yeah, and all of our members, our not subscribers. I'm sorry, our members, paying members, our platinum and premium. If they submitted a recipe, they get twice the chance of winning the Wonder Flavors line. Their name's going to go in it twice. So that's one little perk that we're giving them. You know, they help us out. We're trying to help them out.
Hey, it couldn't have come out at a better time too. Because if you want a delicious rocky road that takes a week to steep, then you can go ahead and be a member and get twice the chances to win. It's only $10. You don't have to sign up again. If you're sick of the murder chat, or maybe you end up loving it, who knows? But you give it a try. You try it on for size. And the finger guns are there all day long, baby.
Defton is asking for finger guns, and he's a member. How is that? You should give him some fingers. No,
he wasn't on camera.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. I did it. You just gotta believe I did it. You know, real quick. All right. Pay to play for his finger guns. Yes. Yeah. It's like loot. You know, you gotta craft. You gotta build your way up. You gotta grind your levels to get to the. I don't know. I'm saying every video game term I can think of. Oh boy. All right. We'll see you next Thursday. And there you go. Finger guns. You guys got anything? Nothing? All right. Enjoy the music.
The perfect ending.
Enjoy the music, everybody. Head over to developdiy.com for this